You have reached Red Steele's Let's Talk Collector Review. I'm your man, Red Steele, and today I have a very special review that finally came in, and that's from Hasbro's Transformers Omega Prime. Transformers Omega Prime. But before I get into the actual review, I just want to go over some of the awesome details on this packaging. Up front here, it's a beautiful illustration of Omega Prime along with Blue Bolt. Below that it says Transformers. In the corner here you have the HasLab emblem, middle you have Omega Prime, and in the corner you have 15 plus, which is the age requirement for this figure. And next to that you have the Hasbro emblem. At the top of the packaging here, in the corner, you have the Takara Tomy emblem. And you have three illustrations of Omega Prime, Optimus Prime, and Ultra Magnus. And on the side of the packaging here, you have this beautiful illustration of Optimus Prime. Below that you have Transformers. Then on the bottom you have Optimus Prime. Then the other side of the packaging here, this time you have a beautiful illustration of Ultra Magnus. Below that you have 40 years of Transformers. Then down here you have Transformers, and over here you have Ultra Magnus. Then on the bottom of the packaging here, you have the Omega Prime figure fully displayed with his Matrix Blade, Blue Bolt, and his stand. Then on the back of the packaging here, you have all the figure's features. Starting on the top, you have Omega Prime, and over here you have Omega Prime displayed with his Matrix Blade and display stand. Then down here you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode, Battle Station mode. Over here you have Titan Master Cerebros, and over here you have a combination of Optimus Prime with his Battle Station. Then over here you have Optimus Prime in his Fire Truck mode. Then over here you have Autobot Blue Bolt, both in his weapon mode and in his robot mode. Then over here you have Ultra Magnus in his robot mode and in his truck mode. In the corner you have the HasLab emblem, and near the corner you have 40 years of Transformers. Next to that you have the More Than Meets the Eye authentic logo. And finally you have the Hasbro emblem. Now I'm going to go ahead and unbox Omega Prime. So I'm going to turn him off to the side here because on the very top here he's got this piece of tape. So I'm going to take my trusty scissors and I'm going to go ahead and poke that tape. So I just run my finger across it, and it's only being held on or closed by one piece of tape. When you open the flap up, on the inside it looks like you have three boxes, and I think I might have it upside down, so I'm going to flip it over. It looks like three trays. You got little tabs right here. I'm going to slip up the first tray. I'll put that off to the side. Oh, actually, there's 5 trays. You got a little tray right here. You got this larger tray right here. They all have like the Transformers insignia on the front here. You get the Hasbro emblem. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to slip out that last box. It's a smaller, slightly smaller one. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up each individual box. I'm going to start with this one right here. And it's the second largest box out of the set. And it has the number 50851 on the side here. I'm going to pull this one open. And this one appears to be the box that has Ultra Magnus. You have this tray right here with his chest shield. And this whole tray comes out. And it kind of keeps Ultra Magnus nice and secure in his packaging here. You have Ultra Magnus. It doesn't look like you have anything else, but you have Ultra Magnus here in all his splendor. Very, very cool. So I'm going to go put him back into his packaging. And I'll put him off to the side. Oh, and it repackages very nicely. And that's a nice bonus for us collectors, is when we want to pack up our collectibles, you have that option to do so, because HasLab does such an excellent job in packaging their figures in collectible packaging, where you can just repackage them again if you want. Now I'll get this larger box, and this is the larger out of the 4. You get the number 50861. So we'll open this one up. This one appears to have Optimus Prime. Over here you have this tray here. You get a couple blasters. Looks like it's packaged really well, where it's well protected. Put this right back in there. There's little tabs in there to hold this tray into place. This larger tray now that securing Optimus Prime in place. You know, Optimus Prime. Very, very cool. And Optimus Prime's well packaged. He's got this little plastic tray to kind of support the head here. Got that cardboard here to kind of support the ladder. Got some wrappings here to kind of protect the figure too. Very, very nicely done. And then inside the package you see Optimus Prime's little blaster. Very, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back into the packaging. Lots of pieces to this this set. The set, I don't feel the set was very expensive, and I'm very glad I got my hands on him. And I do have the original Omega Prime on hand, so I'm also gonna do a side-by-side comparison. I'm so excited about doing this review because I've been waiting a long time for this figure. Get the smallest of the 4 trays, and I want to stand corrected. Earlier when I said there was 5 trays that came inside this set, there's only 4 trays. Get this one right here, and the number on this box is 50841. Go and open this one up. And this one appears to be the Matrix blade. I can't really recall the mytho behind this blade here, but it looks like it's a redeco of the Master Sword that came with the San Diego Comic-Con version of Fortress Maximus. But I do have that on hand. I'll probably end up doing a side-by-side comparison, but it looks exactly like it. I'm gonna go and put this off the side nonetheless. Okay, and last but not least, I have this box right here. It's a flat one, and it's a big box. Got the 50841, which I believe is the same number as this one. So I believe that these numbers are matching because they're both accessories, perhaps, because that's all that I have left here is blue bolts in the stand. So I'm guessing it's in this packaging right here. It looks like the instruction manual is kind of slipped out on me. Right here, and it looks like it came right on top of that, just like that. So we're going to go and put that off to the side. You got blue bolts here, you got this tray. And I believe this is the display stand, and behind that you have other pieces, and this is slipping out too. Nothing's tied down from what I've seen so far, which is kind of cool because, you know, you don't want to cut it, you don't have little holes, and it kind of makes a mess of the packaging. So if you want to repackage these, they made it so that there's little tabs that are holding everything in place. You got Cerebos right here, which looks like Cerebos from the Japanese mold of Fortress Maximus. Really, really cool that they included this. So that if you owned a US version of Fortress Maximus from Titans Returns, now you have Cerebus' head, which is really cool. Transformers Legacy Robot Disguise 2001 Omega Prime. Omega Prime is a crowdfunded project which ran from January 30th, 2024 until March 14th, 2024. To fund this project, it cost $249.99 and required a minimum of 10,000 backers. Omega Prime was successfully funded with 28,230 backers, which unlocked 2 additional bonus tiers. The first tier was unlocked at 13,000 backers, and this tier included the 23.5-inch Matrix blade. The second tier was unlocked at 16,000 backers, and this tier unlocked 2 combinable Global Space Bridge display stands. This project began shipping to backers on May 2025. Omega Prime is a HasLab production created to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Transformers. His accessories include Optimus Prime, his command center, his blaster accessory, Ultra Magnus, Autobot Blue Bolts, Titan Master Cerebos, the Matrix Blade, 2 Global Space Bridge display pieces, and instructions. Omega Prime stands 13.75 inches tall, and he is meant for fans ages 15 and up. Now I'll go ahead and convert Optimus Prime from his fire truck mode all the way to his robot mode. The first step of that transformation, on the side of Optimus Prime here, you have this red panel. You have a hinge joint right here. You want to take this panel, you want to flip it out just like that. Do that to the other side. You have this red panel right here. You got a hinge joint right here. You want to take this panel, you want to flip it out just like that. And step number 2, you want to take this whole back end now. You want to put this off to the side. And step number 3, on the back here, you have this piece right here. You want to kind of work it and untab it. And you want to put this off to the side too. Step number 4, you want to take Optimus Prime. You want to flip him over. On the bottom of Optimus Prime, you have his blaster right here. You want to take this blaster, you want to slide it out. You want to remove it and put this off to the side. So step number 5, you have this panel right here. That's an L-shaped panel. You have a hinge joint right there. We'll take that panel, you want to untab it just like that. Go and do it to the other side. You have this panel, you have that hinge joint. We'll go and untab it just like that. Because it's step number 6, on the inside of prime here, you have the silver piece right there and right there. All you're going to do now is take that piece and bring it down just like that. Do that to the other side. Take the silver piece and bring it down just like that. This is step number 7. You have this larger panel right here. You have a double jointed hinge joint right there. You have a tab and you have a porthole. You want to take this larger panel, you want to swing it forward so that tab goes right in that porthole just like that. Do that to the other side. Take this panel, swing it forward, and tab it into place just like that. This is step number 8. You have the silver piece right here. You want to take a silver piece and bring it over the hubcap just like that. Do that to the other side. Take that silver piece, bring it over the hubcap just like that. For step number 9, you have this L piece right here and right here. Get that hinge joint right there and right there. We're going to bring that forward just like that. Do that to the other side. We're going to bring it forward just like that. So step number 10, what you're going to do is you want to go take this piece and untab it and bring it up just like that. So step number 11, you want to further that rotation by bringing this piece all the way up just like that. So step number 12, you have these bottom pieces right here that become the leg. You want to take this piece now and you want to rotate it just like that. You can hear the ratcheting from it. So step number 13, you want to take these pieces now and you want to untab and separate them. So step number 14, get the swivel joint right here and right here. I'm going to rotate it so the wheels are facing forward just like that. Do that to the other side. You want to take this piece and rotate it forward just like that. Step number 15. On the back of Optimus Prime's legs right here, you have a white panel right there and right there. Top of that panel, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. You take these panels and you want to go ahead and flip these panels up just like that. Go and do it. Take that panel and flip it up just like that. So step number 16, you have the little feet right there and right there. You want to take these feet and you want to flip them out just like that. Go and do it to your side to that foot and flip it out just like that. So step number 17, on the back of this foot here, you have a heel right there and right there. In the back here, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take these heels, you want to go and flip them out just like that. Go in to the side, that heel, and flip it out just like that. So step number 18, with these white panels now, we're going to close them up just like that, and just like that. So step number 19, on Optimus Prime's backpack here, you have his little sirens right there and right there. We're just going to bring them slightly up just like that. Do that to the other side, bring it slightly up just like that. This is step number 20, you have this red panel right here with a hinge joint. You want to slightly pop that up just like that. Step number 21, on Optimus Prime here, you have this red piece right here and right here. The front here, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. And with these red pieces, you want to separate them from the backpack or bring them forward just like that. So step number 22, this little top piece right here, you want to collapse it so that this double joint hinge joint goes into the chest. You want to be very careful because I heard reports where this can cause some damage if you're not very careful with it. So what can happen is this hinge joint can kind of scrape around the edge here and kind of chip away at this plastic right here. So step number 23, you have this piece right here and right here. What they want you to do is take this piece now and they want you to go slide it down just like that. In doing that, you bring out Optimus Prime's fist right there. I'm going to do that to the other side to this panel. I'm going to slide it down just like that, which brings back his fist just like that. So step number 24, you're going to rotate this arm piece so his panel's facing back just like that. Do that to the other side, take this arm piece and rotate it back just like that. So step number 25, you want to take this panel now and you want to slide it back up just like that. We're going to do that to the other side, take this panel and slide it up just like that. So step number 26, they want you to take this fist now and they want you to rotate it forward just like that. Do that to the other side to this fist and go and rotate it forward just like that. This is step number 27, you want to turn Optimus Prime all the way around. Get this backpack piece right here. Got a hinge joint right there. You want to do this backpack piece and you want to go ahead and flip it down just like that. This is step number 28, inside that backpack piece you have Optimus Prime's head. You want to take his head and you want to go ahead and flip it out of the backpack and you want to tap it in place just like that. So step number 29, you want to take this piece right here, you want to go and close it up just like that. So the 30th and final step, you want to take Optimus Prime's head, you want to slide it forward just like that, and now you have Optimus Prime in his full robot mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and convert the back end of Optimus Prime's fire truck. The first step of that transformation, you want to flip it over. You got a panel right here and right here. You got a hinge nut right there and right there. You want to go untab it just like that, and untab it just like that. So you want to go ahead and take this piece now. You want to go and remove it just like that, and just like that. This is step number 2. What you want to do is go ahead and take this piece now and flip it back up just like that. Do that to your side of this piece and flip it up just like that. So these pieces look just like this. We'll put that off to the side. So step number 3. You want to take this whole ladder piece and want to separate it from this bottom piece just like that. I'm going to put this off to the side. So step number 4. You want to take this piece now. You want to go and separate it. Then step number 5. Then want you to go and flip it over. And then want you to go and take this toe piece. Then want you to flip it up and take this wheel piece and flip it in. Do that to the other side. Take this toe piece, flip it out just like that. Take this tires and flip it in just like that. And I'm gonna put these off to the side. So step number 6. What you want to do is take this chest piece now, and there's a hinge nut right there. I want you to go and flip it open, and then I want you to go pull this green piece out just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the components from Optimus Prime's fire truck and combine them together to form his battle station. But before I do that, there's some pieces I'm going to put off to the side. These 2 pieces, put them off to the side, and this piece right here, because I'll be needing them later on. The first step of the transformation, I'm going to grab these 2 pieces right here. You know these 2 pieces, you got these little missiles right here. But next to those missiles, you got a porthole and a peg. You got a peg and a porthole. You want to line all those up. You want to peg them together to form one larger piece, just like that. This is step number 2. At the top of this piece here, you have 4 pegs. On this other component right here, on the bottom of the ladder, you have 4 portholes. You want to take this component, you want to go and plug it right into the pegs, just like that. This is step number 3. You have this panel right here. Underneath this panel, you have 2 slotted portholes right there and right there. On this piece right here, you have 2 slots right there and right there. You want to take this panel and push it right into those pegs, just like that. So step number 4, get this ladder right here. You want to take this ladder, you want to fully extend it all the way up, just like that. This is step number 5. On the side of this ladder, you have a panel right here and right here. You have some hinge joints right in the middle right here. You have some more over here. You want to take this panel, you want to flip it open just like that. Do that to your side, flip that panel open just like that. This is step number 6. At the top of this ladder here, you got that bucket. On that bucket, you have a hinge joint. You want to take that bucket, you want to bring it down just like that. You want to take these turrets right here on the side and swing them out just like that, and just like that. This is step number 7. The front of this panel right here, you have this double jointed hinge right here. Below that, you have a little panel. You want to take this panel now and flip it all the way up, just like that. Step number 8. You want to go and grab this component right here. You know this component, you have this red panel right there and right there. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take this panel now. You want to go flip it forward just like that. Do that to the other side. Take this red panel and flip it forward just like that. And it kind of separates these 2 pieces. This is step number 9. What you want to do next is you want to take these panels and lay them flat just like that. Do that to the other side. Take these panels and lay them flat just like that. This is step number 10. You have to take this fist now and rotate it forward just like that. Go and do it to the other side, that fist, and rotate it forward just like that. This is you want to take these turrets now and also rotate them forward just like that. Do that to the other side to this turret and forward just like that. This is step number 11. Get the hand right here. You take the hand and bring it down just like that, so these little portholes face forward just like this. Do that to the other side. Bring these hands so the fingers are facing forward just like that. This is step number 12. We're going to grab these components now, just like that. We're going to grab this piece right here. Get that peg right there. You got a porthole right here. I want to go ahead and peg that right into place, just like that. Do that to the other side. You want to take this peg, put it right into this porthole, just like that. Step number 13. Now I gather up all the components. I'm going to grab this component here. And by the turret over here, you have a little peg right there. Over here, you got a little porthole. You want to take this peg and plug it right in that porthole just like that. Do that to the other side. Grab this component. You got this peg right by the turret. You want to plug it in just like that. Which is in the 14th and final step. Behind the fist right here, you have a panel. You got a hinge joint right here. You want to go take this panel and flip it up just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take that panel and flip it up just like that. And now you have Optimus Prime's battle station fully transformed. Now I'm going to go ahead and convert Optimus Prime from his robot mode all the way to his super mode. But the first thing you always want to do before you transform any of your Transformers, you want to remove all the weapons and accessories. So I'm going to take Optimus Prime's blaster, put this off to the side. It's first the transformation. You have a red panel right here and right here. You want to take these red panels and you want to go ahead and slide them down just like that. Go and do it to your side, this red panel, and slide it down just like that. So step number 2, you have Optimus Prime's head. You want to take his head and you want to go and push it back just like that. So step number 3, you have Optimus Prime's backpack right here. Above his backpack, you have a hinge joint right there. You want to take this backpack, you want to open it up just like that. So step number 4, you have Optimus Prime's head. You want to take his head, you want to flip it right into his backpack just like that. So step number 5, you want to do this backpack now. You want to go and close it up just like this. Then step number 6, you have these wings right here. You want to do these wings, you want to flip them down just like that. Go and do it just like that wing and flip it down just like that. So step number 7, you want to turn Optimus Prime all the way around. You want to take him now, you want to bring him out, but you don't want to bring him out that far. You kind of want to bring him down maybe about this far right here. And step number 8, you have this backpack piece right here. You want to do this backpack piece, and we'll lift it up just like that. So step number 9, this little red piece right here, you have a hinge joint right there. You want to do that red piece, you want to bend it forward just like that. So step number 10, you want to go and bring that piece in just like that. It should fit right into the waist perfectly if you don't have it pulled up too far. This step number 11, we'll take these arm pieces now. Then once you go and pull them out just like that. Then step number 12, we'll flip Optimus Prime over now. You have these heel pieces right here. Get some hinge joints right there and right there. When we take these heel pieces, you want to flip them up just like that. Go and do it to your side to that heel piece and flip it up just like that. Step number 13, you want to grab these two pieces right here. On top of these pieces, you have this gray panel right there. You have a hinge joint right there. You want to take that panel and flip it open just like that. Do that to your side, grab this piece, get that gray panel, flip it open just like that. So step number 14, you have another gray panel in front, you have a hinge joint. This time you want to flip this panel forward just like that. Do that to your side, grab that panel and flip it forward just like that. Step number 15, now you want to go and grab Optimus Prime. Bottom of Optimus Prime, he has two portholes on the bottom of his feet, right there and right there. You want to take this foot, and you want to put it right into this piece just like that. You want to make sure the peg goes right into that porthole on the bottom of his feet, and the clips go around the feet. You want to take this foot panel, you want to peg it in place just like that. Do that to the other side. Get this groove right here, this peg right there. Get these two clips. You want to make sure the feet clip right into place just like that. Look at that front panel, peg it into place just like that. Step number 16. We're going to grab this piece right here. Middle of this piece, you have a red panel right there and right there. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take this red panel, you want to flip this panel open just like that. Do that to your side to that panel, flip it open just like that. Step number 17. We're going to take these pieces now. You have this longer panel right here. We'll flip that up. This other panel I want to close back up just like that. Do that to the other side. To this larger panel, flip it up and close this one up just like that. Step number 18. Now you're going to grab this piece right here. Inside of this piece, you have two portholes right there and right there. You have a peg in the front here. You want to take these two portholes. Inside of Optimus Prime's arm, you have two pegs right there. You want to plug them right into place just like that. I'm going to do that to the other side. Inside the arm here, you have two pegs. You're going to grab this piece. You want to make sure you got the portholes facing in, that peg facing front, and you want to go and peg it in place just like that. So step number 19, you want to take this whole piece right here. You got a hinge joint right there. You want to flip this whole piece down just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take this whole piece and flip it down just like that. Step number 20, you get a hinge joint right there and right there. Got this red panel, got a clip right there. You want to make sure you flip it up. You want to make sure it clips right into place just like that. Go and do that to the other side. This red panel, flip it up. Make sure it clips into place just like that. Step number 21, the front of the left arm right here, get a hinge joint right here. I want to flip that panel back just like that. Step number 22, we'll turn Optimus Prime all the way around. You have these two panels right here and right here. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to flip this panel up. You want to make sure this clip goes right into this groove, just like that. Go and do it to the other side. That clip, flip it up, just like that. And step number 23, on the inside of this arm, you have another panel. You want to go flip that forward, just like that. Step number 24. We're going to go and grab this piece right here. On each side of this piece, you have a hinge nut right there and right there. I'm going to take these panels, I'm going to flip them open just like that. Go and get it to the other side. I'm going to grab the other piece. I'm going to go and grab the panels and flip them open just like that. So step number 25, on this piece, you have a porthole right here. On the shoulder here, you have a little peg. You want to take this piece, you want to peg it right into place. I want to bring those two panels down and clip them into place just like that. Go and do that to the other side. Got a porthole right here, you got a peg right here, and you got a couple of tabs right there, and you got a couple portholes. You want to take that, peg it right into place. You want to tab it in place just like that. Step number 27. You want to grab this final piece right here. You get this ladder piece right here, and you got the chest piece, you got a hinge nut right there. You want to take this whole piece, you want to turn it just like that. So step number 28. What you want to take this whole ladder piece now, you want to face it forward just like that. So step number 29, then we'll take this ladder piece now and flip it and ratchet it all the way back just like that. So step number 30, then we'll take this chest piece now and straighten it out just like that. So step number 31, then we'll take this head piece now and we'll bring it up just like that. So step number 32, under the chest piece you got another panel right there. We'll take this panel, you want to flip it up just like that. Step number 33. On top of Optimus Prime here, you have a couple tabs right there and right there. On his backpack, you have a couple grooves right there and right there. You want to go and take that top piece you just converted over. Bottom of this piece, you have a couple portholes right here and right here. On the ladder, you have a couple clips right there and right there. You want to take this piece, you want to make sure everything lines up perfectly. You want to tab it right into place. You want to make sure that back ladder clips right into the backpack just like that. Step number 34, on this chest panel right here, you have a couple clips right there and right there. Now from this Prime's chest, you have a porthole right there and right there. You want to take this piece, you want to go and clip it into place just like that. So in the 35th and final step, you want to go and take Optimus Prime, turn him all the way around. On this backpack, you have a little porthole right here. You want to go grab Optimus Prime's blaster, and inside of this blaster, you have a porthole right there and right there. You want to take this blaster, make sure the handle's facing Optimus Prime. You want to peg it right into place, just like that. And now you have Optimus Prime in his full super mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and convert Ultra Magnus all the way from his car carry mode into his robot mode. The first of that transformation, you have this long ramp on the very top here. In the middle of the ramp, you have a couple of double joint hinge joints right there and right there. You want to flip this back ramp on top of this front ramp. You want to make sure that this ramp clips into these two grooves right here, just like that. This step number 2, you have this panel right here. You got a hinge nut right there. We'll take this panel, I want to go and open it up and untab it from the body. Do that to the other side. You got this panel right here. You want to untab it from the side. So step number 3, underneath Ultra Magnus, you have these wheels right here. We're going to unclip these wheels like that, and just like that. This is step number 4. We'll take this whole back end, you want to remove the front end. Step number 5. You have this gray panel right here, you have a porthole right there. You have the same thing on the other side. This gray panel, you have this porthole right here. On the inside of this blue piece with a peg right there and right there. I'm going to take that piece and peg it right into place, just like that. Go and do that to the other side, take that piece and peg it in just like that. This is step number 6. You want to turn this trailer all the way around. You have this black ramp right here and right here. You want to go and tab it and bring it all the way down just like that. Go and do it to the other side of this ramp and bring it all the way down just like that. This is step number 7. This piece right here and right here, and a hinge nut right there and right there. You want to take that piece and flip it all the way around just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take that piece and flip it all the way around just like that. This is step number 8. Get those ramps again. Tip of those ramps, you have a tab right there and right there. You have a porthole right here and right here. You want to take this piece You want to flip it all the way up and tab it right into place just like that. When you do it to the other side, take that piece and flip it up just like that. So step number 9, this little gray panel piece right here and right here. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to flip it around and go ahead and tab it right into place just like that. You want to do it to the other side, take this piece, flip it around. You got a tab and a porthole right here. So we're going to tab that right into place just like that. So step number 10, you have this gray panel right there and right there. You have double jointed hinge joint right there and right there. So you got a tab and a porthole over here. You want to go and bring this panel all the way down. We're going to tab that right into place just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take this gray panel, bring it down, and tab it into place just like that. Step number 11. I want to take this piece right here. We're going to pull it apart. It creates 2 pieces. And both pieces transform identically, so I'm going to transform this piece off camera and put this off to the side. That's to save more time on this review. So step number 12, we're going to turn this piece all the way around. You have this blue piece right here. At the very top you have a ratcheting joint. We're going to swing it out just like that. So step number 13, you have this white piece right here. You have another ratcheting joint. We're going to bring that down just like that. So step number 14, this gray panel right here, you have a hinge joint right there. I'm going to untap this panel from the leg just like that. This is step number 15. On the inside here, this blue panel, you have a hinge joint right there. I'm going to take this blue panel and flip it out just like that. This is step number 16. I'm going to turn this piece all the way around. You have this black piece right here. I'm going to take this black piece, I'm going to pull it all the way down just like that. This is step number 17. We're going to flip this piece up just like that. This is step number 18. You're going to push this piece right back in just like that. So step number 19, that blue panel you flipped in, we're going to flip it back just like that. So step number 19, we're going to bring this piece back down and tab it right back into place just like that. Step number 21, just like I promised, off camera I went ahead and transformed this piece right here. So I'm going to bring both pieces together and tab them into place just like that. Step number 22. You have this front bumper piece right here that swings over to the side right there and right there. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. With these bumper pieces, you to untab them and swing forward just like that. Do that to the other side. Take this bumper piece and swing it forward just like that. So step number 23. Now you want to take this bumper piece, you want to bring it up over the windshield, but you have double jointed hinge joint right behind the grill. You want to take this piece, you want to flip it up just like that. So step number 24. Look at these bumper pieces right here. You got a hinge joint right there, tab right there, and you got a porthole right here. We'll swing it around and tab it in place just like that. We're going to do that to your side. Take this bumper piece, swing it back, and tab it into place just like that. So step number 25, you have this blue piece right here. You have a hinge joint right there. We're going to flip it forward just like that. We're going to do it to your side. Take this little blue piece and flip it forward just like that. So step number 26, this big blue piece right here. We're going to go ahead and dislodge it and bring it up just like that. So step number 27, we're going to bring this blue piece and bring it all the way up just like that. This is step number 28. This piece right here, we're going to swing it up just like that. Do that to the other side. Bring this wheel piece and swing it up just like that. This is step number 29. With this whole white piece back here and bring it down just like that. Do that to the other side. Bring this white piece down just like that. This is step number 30. Get a hinge joint right there and right there. So take this piece, swing it forward. You got a tab right there and a porthole right there. We'll swing it forward so it tabs into place just like that. Go and do that to the other side. Take this piece, swing it forward, and tab it into place just like that. Step number 31. You have these 2 gray ramp pieces right there and right there. You want to take this piece right here. We'll slightly bring it out just like that. So step number 32. Bottom of this ramp piece, you have a porthole right here. On the blue piece, you have a peg. I want to push it right into place just like that. So step number 33. You have this other ramp piece. I want to bring that out just like that. So step number 34. On the bottom of that piece again, you have a porthole and you have a peg. So push that right into place just like that. So step number 35. Wait to this whole top piece right here. You want to rotate it all the way around just like that. This is step number 36. Bottom of this ramp piece, you have a porthole right there and right there. On top of the cab, you have a peg right there and right there. You want to go ahead and swing these 2 pieces out. You want to go and bring this whole wing piece into this tab just like that. Then step number 37, you have this whole big piece right here. You want to go and bring this piece in just like that. Then step number 38, these panels right there and right there. We're going to tab them right into place just like that, and just like that. So step number 39, you have this blue piece right there and right there. We're going to tab those right into place just like that, and just like that. Step number 40, you have these arm pieces right there and right there. I want to rotate them all the way around so the wheels are facing out just like that. Do that to the other side. Take this piece and rotate it around just like that. This is step number 41. We're going to take Ultra Magnus to flip them all the way around. You have this chest piece right here. We're going to take this chest piece and bring it all the way down just like that. This is step number 42. You have this piece right here. I want to bring it up all the way up just like that. Step number 43. I want to take this piece now and rotate it all the way around. In step number 44, I want to bring this piece all the way down just like that. In step number 45, you have this chest panel right here. You have a tab right here, you have a porthole right here. You want to make sure when you close that chest panel, it tabs right into place just like that. In step number 46, you have this black panel right here. You want to bring that down just like that. Step number 46. You want to go and grab Ultra Magnus's legs here. You got the top half of his body here. Bottom of his torso right here, you have a couple of tabs right there and right there. On top of his legs right here, you have a porthole right there and right there. I'm going to slide those tabs right into those little grooves, just like that. And step number 48, you got his hands right here. You want to take his hands and you want to bring them in just like that. Do that to your side to bring his hands in, just like that. And now you have Ultra Magnus in his full robot mode. I'm gonna go ahead and take Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus and combine them together to form Omega Prime. But the first thing you always want to do before you transform any of your Transformers, you want to remove all their weapons and accessories. So you want to take Optimus Prime's blast here and put this off to the side. So first of the transformation, you want to take Optimus Prime, put him off to the side too. We'll get Ultra Magnus now. Got Ultra Magnus's forms right there and right there. Around the wrist right here, you have some hinge joints all around his forearm. You want to take these forearms and you want to go and open up these plates just like that, just like that, just like that, and just like that. You want to go and put this off to the side. I'll do it to the other side. With these forearm panels, you want to go and bring them down and unpeg them just like that. So step number 2, you get this whole top piece of Ultra Magnus, and right at the waist right here, you just take this bottom piece and you slide it right out just like that. Step number 3. You want to take Ultra Magnus now, you want to pull his legs apart, you want to separate it just like that. I want to take this half, put it off to the side because I'm going to transform it off camera because whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other anyways. So step number 4, you get this crotch piece right here. On top of the thigh piece right here, you have a ratcheting joint. I want to take this piece and bring it out just like that. So step number 5, this black kneecap piece right here. On top you have this hinge joint right here. I'm going to take this black kneecap piece and flip it up just like that. So step number 6, I'm going to turn this whole piece around. This blue thigh piece right here. You got a ratcheting joint on the bottom here. Top of the thigh, you have this little piece right here, 2 portholes right there. On the inside of the leg, you have 2 pegs. I'm going to bring this thigh piece into the leg and you want to peg it right into place just like that. This step number 7, on the inside of the leg right here, this dark gray piece right here. Top of that piece, you have a hinge joint right there. You want to take this piece, then we're going to flip it up just like that. So step number 8, on the bottom of the leg right here, you have this big toe piece right here. Then once you do the toe piece now, I want you to go ahead and flip it up just like that. So step number 9, on the inside of the leg here, you have this light blue piece right here. You have a hinge joint at the very top. I want to go flip that piece up just like that. So step number 10, we're going to turn the leg around right here. This whole big gray panel right here. Bottom this gray panel, you have a hinge joint right there. I want to the smaller panel, we're going to flip it out just like that. So step number 11, in this panel right here, you have a hinge joint right there. You want to take this panel now, you want to go and flip it out just like that. So step number 12, you get a hinge joint right here. But they want you to take this whole piece now, you want to flip it up, but you want to make sure this toe piece kind of goes underneath just like that, and you peg it right into place. So step number 13, the top of this blue piece right here, you have this panel right here, you have a peg right there. When you want to take this little panel here, you want to go ahead and push it through, pull it down, and the leg piece where you have a little porthole. You want to do this panel now. You want to go and peg it into place just like that. So step number 14, you have this great panel right here. You got a hinge joint right here. I'm going to flip this panel up just like that. You want to make sure that this panel pegs right into place right up here. So I'm going to peg that into place just like that. So step number 15, you have this little panel right here. You have a hinge joint right there. You want to flip this forward so this peg goes right into that panel right here. Using step number 16, you have this little panel right here. You want to flip this panel and peg that into place just like that. Step number 17. Now I'm going to work on Ultra Magnus' top piece right here. For this top piece right here, you have this chest panel right here. By this chest panel, you have a hinge joint. Like this chest panel, we're going to bring it down just like that. So step number 18, you have Ultra Magnus' backpack right here. With this backpack, we'll untab it. You have this hinge joint right here. We're going to bring it all the way up just like that. So step number 19, you have Ultra Magnus' head right here. Below his head, you have this little panel right here. Back to this panel, you have a swivel joint. We're going to rotate this panel all the way around just like that. Step number 20, you want to do this panel now. You want to go and push that right into the backpack just like that. Step number 21, with this backpack right here, you want to go and turn it so the thrusters are facing forward just like that. Step number 22, you want to turn this piece over just like that. You have Ultra Magnus' arm pieces right there and right there. You have a shoulder joint right there and right there. You want to take that arm piece, you want to untab it and bring it out just like that. Go and do it to the other side. You take this arm piece, untab it and bring it forward just like that. So step number 23, you have this arm piece right here and right here. I want to turn this arm piece down just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take this arm piece down just like that. Then step number 24, I want to turn this whole piece all the way around. You have this piece right here below the chest piece. You want to bring this piece all the way down just like that. Step number 25, you have the chest piece right here. Inside this chest piece, you have a couple panels right there and right there. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take these chest panels. You want to flip this piece out just like that. You want to do it here inside this piece and flip it out just like that. Then step number 26, this blue piece right here and right here. Top of that blue piece, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take this blue piece, you want to turn this all the way around and flip it out just like that. You want to do that to the other side. You want to take this blue piece, and you want to go and flip it up just like that. Step number 27, you have this white panel right here. You have a hinge joint right there. You have that on the other side. You want to take this white panel, you want to flip it forward just like that. Go and do that to the other side. Take this white panel, and we're going to flip it forward just like that. So step number 28, on top of this chest piece here, this big white panel right here. You have a hinge joint right there. You want to this panel, you want to flip it back just like that. So step number 29, on the side of the chest piece right here, you have this red panel right here and right here. Top of that red panel, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to take this red piece, you want to flip it out just like that. You want to do that to your side, this red panel, and flip it out just like that. So step number 30, underneath this panel, you have another little panel right there and right there. You want to take these panels, you want to flip them down just like that. Do the other side, take that panel and flip it down just like that. So step number 31, you have this chest piece right here, you have a hinge joint right here. You want to take this chest piece and flip it right over the head just like that. Then step number 32, you have this panel right here, you have a hinge joint right here. You want to take this panel and flip it forward just like that. Then step number 33, on the inside of this panel, you have this bottom panel right here. You want to take this panel, you want to flip it all the way back just like that. Step number 34. Now you're going to go ahead and work on Optimus Prime. We're going to take his arms now. You have this panel right here. We'll push these panels all the way down, just like that. Do that to the other side. You get this panel right here. You want to go ahead and bring it all the way down, just like that. So for step number 35, you have Optimus Prime's head. You want to take his head. You want to push it back, just like that. Then step number 36, you have this backpack piece right here. You have a hinge joint right there. You want to take this backpack piece. We're going to open it up just like that. Step number 37, you have Optimus Prime's head. You have a hinge joint right here. I'm going to take his head. We're going to flip right into the backpack just like that. So step number 38, which is this backpack piece. We're going to close it up just like that. Because step 39, you have these wing pieces right here. We'll just swing these wing pieces down just like that. And just like that. Step number 40, we're going to turn Optimus Prime all the way around. You have this top piece and this bottom piece. They want you to go ahead and take that piece now and pull it out, but you don't want to pull it out this far. You want to pull it out kind of halfway, where you're just pulling it out where it just looks just like that. This is step number 41. You want to take this backpack piece, you want to slightly bring it out just like that. Step number 42, you have this piece right here and right here. You have a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to flip this piece forward just like that. This is step number 43. You want you to go and close it up so it goes right around the midsection just like that. And then you go and push it down so it goes down flush, and it should look just like this for now. This is step number 44. You have these arm pieces right here. I want you to go and pull these arm pieces out just like that. This is step number 45. I want you to Optimus Prime all the way around. You have these heel pieces right here and right here. You want to take these heel pieces and flip them in just like that and just like that. Step number 46. Now we're going to work on Omega Prime's legs. So I'm going to push Optimus Prime off to the side. I'm going to bring these pieces in. And inside of these pieces, there's a little blue panel right here shaped like Optimus Prime's foot. You have a couple clips right here in the middle. You have a little peg. You want to take Optimus Prime's foot and you want to bring them right into those clips. You want to peg it right into the bottom of his foot also. Just like that. It's a little tricky. It's a little finagling. But I believe I got that one in. Get to the other side. That foot right into that panel. And those clips just like that. Step number 47. You want to turn Optimus Prime all the way around. The back of his leg, you see two portholes right there and right there. On this blue piece, you have a peg. You want to peg that right in place just like that. You decide to go and peg it in place just like that. Step number 48. We'll turn Omega Prime all the way around. You have this black piece right here and right here. You want to take that black piece, swing it in. You got a peg right there, you got a porthole right there. You want to peg it right into place just like that. You want to do that to your side. Take this piece, swing it in, and peg it into place just like that. In step number 49, you have this panel right here and right here. You got a porthole right there and right there. You got a peg right there and right there. You want to take this piece, peg that right into place just like that. Do that to your side, you're going to peg it right into place just like that. Step number 50. Now we're going to work on Omega Prime's arms. So you're going to want to go grab this piece right here. Middle of this piece, you have Ultra Magnus' hand. You want to turn Ultra Magnus' hand all the way around so the thumb's on the same side of this wheel here. I'm going to push the hand back just like that. Go and do that to the other side. Grab the other side. Wait to this hand, you want to rotate it all the way around. You want to make sure the thumb's on the same side of the wheel here. You're going to push the hand back just like that. Step number 51. The thumb here is actually a 5mm peg. Each one of these fists has a 5mm porthole. You want to take this piece, you want to go and plug the thumb right into the fist just like that. Do that to the other side. Take that thumb and plug it right into the fist just like that. To step number 52, you have this panel right here. Inside this panel, you have a couple portholes right here. You have a couple pegs on the side of this forearm. You want to take this panel and you want to plug it right into place just like that. Do that to the other side. You want to take this panel now. You want to go in and close it up. You want to make sure you don't separate the fist from the porthole. You want to go and do that. And on the inside too, you want to take this panel and close it up just like that. Do that to the other side. Plug it up just like that. This is step number 53. You want to take this front panel now. You want to go and close that up just like that. You want to do the same thing with the back panel. Close that up just like that. Do that to the other side. Take this panel, close that up. Then I'm going to close this back panel up just like that. Step number 54. You want to go and grab Omega Prime's top piece over here. Bottom of this piece, you have a couple portholes right here and right here. Top of this part, you have a couple of tabs right there and right there. I'm going to do this top piece. I'm going to clip it and tab it right into place just like that. So step number 55. You have this panel right here. On this panel here, you have a couple clips right there and a couple portholes right there. So I'm going to bring this panel down, and you want to clip it in place just like that. Step number 56, you have this chest piece right here. I'm going to bring this chest piece down just like that. Step number 57, we're going to turn Omega Prime all the way around. You have this red panel right here. With this red panel, you want to bring it up just like that. Step number 58, you have this backpack piece right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. You got a porthole right here, you got a tab right there. You want to do this backpack piece, you want to go ahead and tab that right into place, just like that. Then step number 59, you have these arm pieces right here. With these arm pieces, you want to swing them in just like that. Do that to the other side of this arm piece and swing it in just like that. Step number 60, you have these arm pieces right here now. You want to take these arm pieces and rotate them out just like that. Do that to the other side, take this arm piece and rotate it out just like that. So step number 61, you have this arm piece on the bottom here, you have a hinge joint right there. You want to take these arm pieces, bend it up just like that. Do that to the other side, bend it up just like that. Step number 62, you have this panel right here. You want to bring this panel back down just like that. Step number 63, you want to flip Omega Prime all the way around. On each side of his head, he's got an antenna right there and right there. I'm going to take that antenna, and we're going to flip that up just like that. Do that to the other side of the antenna and flip it up just like that. So step number 64, we're going to go and grab blue bolts. But on blue bolts right here, on this black piece, you have 2 pegs right there and right there. On top of Omega Prime, you got these 2 blue pieces right there and right there. Well, you got 4 portholes right there and right there. You want to go and take this blue bolts piece, you want to go and peg him right into those portholes just like that. Because in the 65th and final step, you want to go and grab the matrix blade right here. You'll see on the handle here, you see various pegs and portholes. You want the 3 slotted pegs right there, or portholes right there. I want to take Omega Prime's hand right here. You want to open it up, you got 3 little slotted tabs right there. You want to take the matrix blade now, and you want to put it right in those portholes just like that. You want to go and close his hand up just like that. And now you have Omega Prime in his full robot mode.